Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Is it more fun to play an all-out evil character than an evil character with a facade of goodness? Because, syempre, di ba parang, with society being the way it is, we kind of have to project a certain level of goodness. But when you come across a role like this where you can be like all-out evil...
the words of Dennis Rodman, diba? Bad as I wanna be.
Bad as I wanna be, yes. Is it something that kind of excites you? Like kind of parang, it's something that's out of the norm. You know what I mean? Like it's not something that you would usually do.
I don't know, but I think lahat ng roles sa akin exciting eh.
Ayun.
And, or pag meron ako nakuhang character, I have to work on it. I have to look something that's really very interesting to me para ma-expand ko yung characterization. So ganun. So lahat kailangan exciting.
And when I interviewed Ding Dong yesterday, he was saying how intense you were shooting your scenes, and then that it actually had to bring up his level of acting. I mean, how do you get into that zone where you like he was like, he was afraid of you. He was like, oh, okay, here we go. So how do you get in that zone? Like, okay, ito na, game na.
Well, I think I have to think of all my demons, my past demons, or all my frustrations and parang lahat naman kasi tayo merong mga parang somehow may mga frustrations, di ba?
Yes.
So, iniipon ko lang siya. If I had to dig in to those past demons and frustrations, kailangan ko magamit, so gagamitin ko. It's not like in General Luna, I was really trying to parang how do we call it? Parang i-review lahat ng mga past experiences ko about anger, no? Kasi General Luna is really is a furious man.
Right.
But during those years, ang dami kong mga, how do we call, blessings. So I can't get this anger that I need to use in my character.
Right.
So I have to recreate it. I have to dig more. No? Pero nahirapan talaga ako kasi during those days, ang daming blessings. So parang
life is good, kumbaga. Life's good. Paano ako magagalit?
Yeah. But I think nagawa ko naman.
Yes, you did. I'll be the first one to tell you, yes, you did. Like you were more than adequate. And that's an understatement. But I wanted to ask though, like I mean, like what you mentioned, guys, it's a really interesting point because not for people who aren't actors, like we get so easily influenced by the things that are happening in our life. So like what you mentioned earlier, like when you were shooting General Luna, like life was really good. Like you had a lot of great things happening in your life, but you had to tap into like the darker side of you to be able to bring out the anger and whatever. Is it hard to go back to kumbaga parang from angry you to go back to like ay nga pala masaya pala yung buhay ko right now? Like is that a struggle for you, or is that something that you're super used to by now?
I have to look for his I have to look for his triggers as a man, and I have to look for mine, which is actually comparable to that trigger. And siguro a part of his life that is also comparable to mine, something like that. So I have to copy and paste it to my background and build a character, something like that.
Pero tipong after ng scene, back to normal self ka na, like good ka na, or parang
kailangan ng washing.
Parang kailangan ng
yes. I'm the kind of actor that I can really just come in and out of the the character right away.
Like disconnect agad from the
Yeah, you don't take it home with you with family or anything like in character with your partner.
So minsan kasi Tones, ako pag nag-acting ako, nalasing na ako. Nadadamay ako eh. Nalalasing talaga ako eh. Parang hindi naman ako uminom pero parang
This is why you are not a multi-awarded actor,
Exactly,
Gino.
yes.
Or multi-awarded drinker.
I remind you, if you're gonna make Landi your wife.
Yun, oo.
Wow.
Excuse me, sir.
Lucina.
If I'm go back to Slick's question, there were a time in your life that you hate someone very much, right?
Yes.
I think I used those moments in my life. I mean,
You can name these people.
anger, yes, and using. I mean, through this character of mine, with Ding Dong. And imagine we did that for 4 days. The last fight was actually shot for 4 days. So I have to put that anger within me for 4 days.
Meron bang time during the shooting with Ding Dong na parang like after you were like, okay, I might have gone a little like too angry at him, like Ding Dong friends tayo, like alam mo yun, parang, or is it like a completely like you both kind of understood each other and like it was just a good mesh?
Yeah. Mas naintindihan naman namin yun. So, in fact, sometimes it can also help your co-actor to
Bumawi rin sa galit mo, parang ganun.
Yes, I'm
Parang
just
ride the
listening to your co-actor and nakakabawi siya because what you can give, I mean, nakakatulong din sa
Kumbaga, you bounce off each other's energy.
Yeah. Big bomb. Like playing.
When it comes to these classic lines that you have that people memorize and repeat over and over again, do you go through them with someone, or you basically you trust yourself to the point where, okay, you know what, I'm not going to ask anyone if I'm going to deliver this line this way, or do you still ask direct na ito yung treatment ko?
Yeah. Well, if we're going to think about it, words are just bubbles of what is actually happening inside us as human beings, like as person, as people. So I will just think of what exactly is happening to him emotionally, and I will recreate that emotion while saying the lines. So it's not just memorizing the lines. I have to discover what's going on in this character for that particular moment, and everything will just follow.
You know, it's
easier to memorize the lines if you exactly know what's happening to the character.
Right. And you know, it gives you a little bit of room to ad-lib na rin and insert your own kind of input there.
Yeah.